10 months ago, a V8 vacuum cleaner was rescued off of a salvage COPART lot. Now the C5 Corvette, which had been deemed salvaged and totaled by the lovely insurance company. After a careless driver ripped the passenger rear wheel off of the Corvette, we decided to pull parts of another salvaged V8 vacuum cleaner, slap them on this one and drive halfway across the country overnight, unproven, and probably the dumbest road trip that I have ever done. The car is here and 10 months has passed in which we've been enjoying the C5 Corvette held together by duct tape. Now you might ask, why do I call it a V8 vacuum cleaner? Well, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Yeah. Now I shouldn't bash it too much because this LS powered V8 has a lot of potential within it. I came up with the dumb idea to go ahead and sign it up for LS Fest at Texas Motor Speedway in 3 weekends. Not only are we taking our C5 Corvette that's going to be piloted by the OG Lonestar Hawaiian, we're also taking Night Matcha ZL1 to be a part of that event as well. And this is absolutely a bucket list item of mine. This one came up, it was perfect, and we got 2 vehicles that we can take and compete and see how we do. We're gonna get absolutely annihilated. But one thing I have learned in my history of playing with cars, that you enjoy your passion more if you enjoy it with someone else that's also passionate about it. So we are bringing along one of my best friends, also known as my father, Holly LS Fest 2023. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. This doesn't sound that bad, but due to the fact it could sound so much better, it's driven me crazy over the last 10 months, and it's time. We got ourselves a Billy Boat exhaust system for our C5 Corvette. Over all the clips across the interwebs that I've listened to, this one sounds the best. It's throaty, it's deep, it's aggressive, and it's loud. That is one of the many things we are tackling today because we got ourselves high performance plugs and wires. We got some brand new Mobil 1 full synthetic oil and some other miscellaneous pieces like hood struts and a headlight motor. But I'm hoping the plugs and wires are gonna fix this issue. Right there. For some reason, around 4,500 RPM up to redline, it sounds like it's breaking up a little bit. And I think it might be due to the fact that these plugs are probably the same plugs that GM put in this thing in 2004. So we got new plugs, new wires, new oil, new exhaust, new headlight motor, new hood struts, a lot going on. Been looking forward to today for a while now. The man that will be piloting this C5 Corvette Waikiki coming to help out today. So we're getting this thing washed up quick, cleaned off, pull in the garage, start tearing it apart.
Ready to work? Grab a wrench. Go. Do something with your life.
Corvette is up in the air. Here is the game plan. We have the OG Lonestar Hawaiian changing my oil. Let's see if he does a better job than I do. I dump this every time. Ah, precision, but wait, he's got 6.5 quarts more to go. Let's see how long he can hold that there. Did you unplug the, what's it called? The air drain?
Air drain, what's that?
That little...
Oh, at the top?
Yeah.
Nah, it'll...
It's not.
Oh,
unplug it, unplug it.
Oh, that one. Dadgummit. I do this all the time at home too. Oil starts coming out the back and the sides and everything. What a mess.
I want a 2-post lift so bad. All right, so we're on to the plug wires, guys. We have some high-performance Chevrolet OEM plug wires. We're gonna be replacing these. I have no idea how long these have been on there, nor the plugs that are in the head. Brand new AC Delco Iridium spark plugs. We have a skip shift eliminator. This thing goes from 1st to 4th gear if you're not on the throttle. This little device that plugs in kind of by the transmission, it eliminates that skip shift. This we should probably put this on the Corvette now. Yeah, let's toss these new hood struts on before that fiberglass guillotine comes down on your neck. Hey guys, just us again. It's been an hour now, we've been pulling spark plugs out, but the only way we figure out how to do it is actually create a noose out of that rope, you strap this puppy on the inside and use the noose to yank it out with a screwdriver and a lot of leverage. Yeah, these are a pain. Man, those things that are supposed to be quick and easy really never are. We got our plugs and wires all in. My dad is now topping it off with oil, which means it is now time for our brand new Billy Boat exhaust. I am so stoked on this. This is a very aggressive exhaust. However, when I've listened to all the clips on the interwebs, it is a very deep, throaty, and aggressive tone exhaust.
Billy Boat.
Billy Boat.
Billy Boat exhaust.
Billy Boat exhaust.
Billy Boat! It's only 4 pieces, so how hard could this be?
Can I show this real quick? My Steve. Microphone.
That's a pop-up. Alright. One down. One to go. That's what's going in. That's what came out. Because we're American and this is a V8. Just for fun, here's the greatest cameraman in the world. He's back.
Is that cool? Yeah?
All right, we're gonna let Pops play with the nasty gasket material. We're gonna go grab some more parts. Hotchkiss rear sway bar for that rear end. And since it's already hanging down, we might as well replace it. On top of that, I bought new sway bar end links, if I can remember where they are. All right, quick run to O'Reilly's. We now have a grease gun for our sway bar end links, because here's our Hotchkiss aftermarket sway bar replacing this puny piece of metal. So we're gonna transfer over a lot of this stuff, get this thing greased up, get into the car, because we gotta bolt that up before we put the exhaust on because it got in the way. So we're gonna get the sway bar on, and then we're gonna spend probably 16 hours lining up this stinking exhaust. Oh gosh, that looks amazing. Oil's full, plugs, wires, all good. The struts are still working.
Yep, holding up the hood.
Would you like to do the honors?
I'm gonna crank it up.
All right, first startup. Billy Boat.
Ready?
Fire away. Let's go! It sounds incredible! I love how Corvettes sound. America? America.
America. We got oil burning up here.
Is that oil or is that all of our WD-40 we sprayed everywhere?
Yeah.
Is that WD-40?
Yeah.
It's got a distinct smell to it.
It does. It's got a great smell.
There's very few things more reminiscent of my childhood than the aroma of burning WD-40. That sounds so good.
It is. It sounds great.
It's just like a deep, but it still has the tenor of the Corvette. It's loud like Daddy's car. The ZL1 is still by far louder.
Oh, yeah.
But that tone That tone's better than the Camaro.
So good. It's so smooth.
Not bad for the tips. We just kind of slapped it together and it actually lines up.
Didn't even have to use a laser level either.
Like, guys that complain about lining these tips up, we did good. So let's throw all this stuff in the backyard. How are you on time?
I got till 5 a.m.
Okay, 5 a.m. I say we just throw this stuff in the backyard, push all this stuff to the side, get the Corvette in the ground because I want to take her on a quick drive. We forgot one thing. We forgot our skip shift eliminator. So we're gonna plug this in real quick to get rid of that stupid skip shift. All right, pretty good. Guarantee that drone's like crazy in there.
What's that?
Does it drone pretty bad?
It sounds so good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's a
goodness.
nice sound.
From the outside, that is just,
The inside is just a rumble. And when you get on it, oh.
It's better than the Camaro.
Camaro's loud, smooth.
Refined.
Yeah, when he starts driving, you're in trouble.
Yeah. They sound so good. Wow. It's embarrassing saying this, but the totaled salvage C5 Corvette that was built literally 20 years ago sounds better than one of GM's finest vehicles ever made. The ZL1, it's loud, it's got a great tone, the supercharger whine is awesome, but the tone of this Corvette exhaust just sounds like America. And we accomplished quite a bit. We got the exhaust complete. We're gonna go ahead and re-torque everything down there. There is a slight like rattle or like knocking happening from the rear end while I'm going over bumps. I need to track that down. Or that Hotchkiss sway bar is also pretty nice. I do feel a difference taking turns at speed. We got a fresh oil change, plugs, wires, complete, good to go. The braking up around 4,500 is a lot less. There's still a distinct rattling-ish noise around 4,500 to 5,000 RPM. I think it just might be trans-tunnel, the torque tube, maybe. I'm gonna continue to track that down, and I'm happy to confirm that it absolutely does not sound like a vacuum cleaner. It sounds like the best sounding vehicle in my entire fleet. Leave it to the car that is technically totaled to be the best sounding car. I'm so excited for LS Fest coming up. This car in the ZL1 will be battling some of the craziest cars in Texas at Texas Motor Speedway. We still got a lot to do. We have some brand new quarter panels going on this thing because if you remember when this car was in the accident, this fender is trashed. There's actually a gaping hole where this duct tape is, and this duct tape has been holding up very well for 10 months, but we're gonna replace both quarter panels. They're actually wide body carbon fiber quarters. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button below. Helps me out, helps this channel continue to grow. The Makaha runner, don't worry. This, more coming very soon. Actually, we have wheels and tires being mounted up in the next 2 days. That way we can get this thing off of stands and not floating in the air. On top of that, I expect in the next 5 days to be approved to begin breaking ground on our dream shop there on my property. So we have a ton going on. So if you haven't yet, subscribe below, be part of the Ohana. Catch you guys as always in a few days for our next video. Until that day comes, y'all take care. Ahui ho, aloha.
Whoa! Look at that. Whoa!
about T-Rex?
Yeah.
You're nut. Okay.